Yes, Nikki, he really is. We did obtain some court documents pertaining to the case that you alluded to. So Zerona Harris, Donald Zachary, as well as his sister and a man named James Whitfield are currently being charged with 10 counts, including smuggling methamphetamine and cocaine into the county jail right behind me, as well as methods, some tools to escape the jail as well. So Sheriff Cooper says that there were a lot of issues with medical jail facilities, and he says the fact that this woman, Zerona Harris, was actually a medical assistant during the time is one of those issues.
I'm at my breaking point.
Sheriff Jim Cooper's final straw with jail medical came after several overdoses at the county's main jail. He sent detectives to investigate.
Searching through jail phone logs, detectives learned several inmates throughout the facility were calling a number belonging to Zerona Harris.
Court documents obtained by Fox 40 confirm that Zerona Harris was working as a medical assistant at the jail at the time.
Detectives learned that Harris was conspiring with inmate James Whitfield to distribute drugs, cell phones, and other dangerous contraband throughout the facility.
Those alleged smuggled items, court documents indicate, include methamphetamine, cocaine, and escape tools. Sheriff Cooper says it was caught on video.
Harris arranged to meet with Daniel Zachary and his sister, Tamina Zachary, outside of the jail. We're talking right outside the front of the jail on I Street.
Court documents also allege that Harris was paid anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 for a successful delivery.
As the sheriff of Sacramento County and the commander of the correctional system, I can arrest bad employees. I don't have the ability to fire those employees, and that's a big issue here we're dealing with.
As far as the sheriff is concerned, it's only the beginning of the issues with adult correctional health.
We need change. We need change now.
Sheriff Cooper flanked by police chiefs from across the county demanding for that change.
This is a public safety issue.
Because while jail medical has operated separately from the sheriff's office since 2018, he says officers are the ones that have to accompany an inmate during an emergency medical run.
The waiting times are horrific with that. And I can't tell you the number of times we send folks out. How do you have 30 officers out with 15 inmates?
Sheriff Cooper says it's costing residents taxpayer money and compromising their safety.
This is unacceptable. It endangers the public. It is not okay. If you call 911, you want someone to show up. I don't want someone down at the main jail babysitting someone to get seen.
The county responded to Fox 40 in a statement regarding the medical services in the main jail. They say, in part, meeting the requirements of the federal Mays consent decree is a shared responsibility between adult correctional health and the sheriff's office as the operator of the jail. Inmates being booked into the Sacramento County Jail have a constitutional right to a standard of medical care, and adult correctional health will not compromise that standard of care. The county acknowledges that the intake and booking process is multifaceted, does not solely include a health screening, and that adequate space is an issue resulting in longer booking times. The county is working along with the sheriff's department toward a larger intake facility and accessibility issues within the jail in compliance with the decree, end quote.
And Sheriff Cooper says he's had countless conversations with adult correctional health about these issues, and some suggestions that he has to improve them include telehealth, as well as some sort of hybrid between private and public health for helping inmates, as well as possibly even bringing jail medical back under his jurisdiction. In Sacramento, covering local news that matters, Kristen Barton, Fox 40 News.